yesterday I spoke on all the things I'm grateful for, especially since I have had some seriously terrifying moments with my epilepsy journey. We were joking earlier that epilepsy and recovery and spiritual journeys are just a step to the left or a jump to the left, which I can't do because I'm in really, really tight quarters, and a step to the right, and so on and so forth. Um, but I'm going to talk about some terrifying moments that I've either had to piece together or that people have told me about because I really tend to want to know about things that happened while I was having a seizure. So, my top three seizure moments. One is my near drowning incident, which made me slightly afraid of immersion and means that I don't generally swim. Uh, when I had a seizure in the tub, and I went under and ended up, luckily, there's an emergency drain in my bathtub to keep from flooding. And luckily, that had actually gone out, which means that luckily I did wake up dry and cold and all that other good stuff. Damp hair, bruising, very, very bloody nose, all that other good stuff. And it hurt to breathe for a few days. But I got off lucky. Uh, but yeah, that's one of the biggest, most terrifying moment. The second, not all who wander are lost, but they might be vaguely confused. I was supposed to meet a friend years ago. I ended up not knowing where they were or what everything looked like. I was walking around in a fog, and I was a little irritated when I recovered from this because they thought it was the funniest thing ever, which made me really wonder, okay, is this really my friend? Someone who looks at me having symptoms and thinks it's hilarious because I couldn't find their car and couldn't recognize them. And thirdly, my third most terrified moment is, well, I am gonna say it's the "Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer" moment. Um, Apologies to Elton John. When I had a type of seizure that involves rather inappropriate behavior. In my case, it was stripping in an Aldi bathroom. Sorry, this sweater is very itchy. And I very near, had I been, say, around, if someone else had come in besides, say, a nurse, I probably would have gotten arrested. Instead, she helped me out, she got me taken care of, got me a glass of water, and sat with me until paramedics came. So, what could have been really, really frightening and perhaps landed me in jail for inappropriate behavior actually meant that I had someone with me and someone who helped me out when I couldn't really help myself and made sure that I understood what was going on. Um, I left with a really bad headache and a gallon of milk, and a ride home. So, as things go, that wasn't actually the worst, but it was definitely something that I'm terrified of. Um, so, near drowning, wandering where I could have gotten myself into a really, really bad accident, and apparently, yeah. So, those are top three terrifying moments, and I am just so glad that I'm still here and that that's not happening anymore. And Once again, grateful to all of those who've been patient with me throughout all this. Uh, Bless you all, take good care of yourselves, and I will catch you on the flip side. Stay warm.